What up, my fellow dorks? It is the Turtle Dork here with a new trailer reaction for you today. So, if you can't tell by my shirt, you know what trailer it is. Yes, they just dropped the official trailer for F9. It's an interesting title. I like the inconsistency of each installment of this franchise. I'm really looking forward to this. I've been waiting because the last installment I was not a huge fan of at all, to be honest with you. I think it's probably one of the worst of the franchise. And so my excitement for this property had kind of really taken a big nosedive. And I was like, the only thing that's really going to kind of get me back on board was Justin Lin coming back as director, because I like Fast 5 and Fast and Furious 6. I think those are probably two of the best installments, and I've liked everything that he has brought to the franchise with the previous 4 installments that he directed. So I thought that he really had a hold on what this franchise meant, who these characters were, and how he could really progress these characters in this story. So I was excited to see him coming back. So I was like, okay, that gets me excited, but I'm still a bit cautious. So I know they just had like this big trailer, concert trailer and all this other stuff, so it looks like it just dropped online. I'm kind of nervous, kind of excited, don't know what to expect. There's a lot of different variables that I'm questioning, as far as like bringing Jordana Brewster back when her and Paul Walker's character has supposedly left this life behind, but because of the passing of Paul Walker, she's back in the fold. But are we going to get references to the character of Brian O'Connor, or how is that all going to work within context of the story? How does John Cena fit into all this? I know that Charlize Theron Cypher is coming back, Helen Mirren. So there's a lot of different variables that I want to see how they're going to bring and tie all this in together. So yeah, man, it looks 350. This is like almost a 4-minute trailer. I guess if you do this much hype leading up with a concert, you got to give the people you got to give them their money's worth. So yeah, I guess a 2.5-minute trailer just wasn't going to suffice, so they had to do a little bit more, which I ain't mad at. So I'm hoping this brings me back to really raise my excitement, because like I said, man, this was like my shit. This was my shit back in the day. This was holding me over until I got Bad Boys 3, so I got that. So all right, let's see what you got for me. Can you bring me back in the fold? Can I get that love again? Come on, Justin Lin. That rhyme. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this one out.
I used to live my life a quarter mile at a time. But things change.
Bring that good old song.
I will always be in your heart.
Little Brian, I have a gift for you. Your daddy gave me this. No, I'm gonna give it to you. It's very special. It's for protection from what's coming.
Uh-oh. Something's always coming.
Alright, Dom. What's next? No matter how fast you are,
I am not too big compared to you.
no one outruns their past.
Oh.
I am more easy, you trying your best to become me.
Damn.
And mine just caught up to me.
So is he a
long time ago.
Is he a villain?
So we're up against a master thief, assassin, high performance driver. Who is he?
Shit.
Jacob is Dom's brother.
Your whole life, you pushed yourself to be faster than Dom, smarter than Dom,
His brother.
stronger than Dom. But could you kill him? Because I'm ready if you are. There's nothing more powerful than the love of family. You turn that into anger, there's nothing more dangerous.
Maybe this is the end, but we're gonna go out together.
You know I'd ride to the death with you.
That's
Get
tight.
to work.
Please tell me that's not a Pontiac Fiero strapped to a rocket engine?
Impressive. I know.
No. No, that's not impressive.
It's really not. Oh, Luda getting to the action. Shit.
I came here to take you down, little brother.
That's your mistake.
I don't know if I buy him as a brother.
Damn, they got a magnet plane?
Hold on.
Tell me not thinking what I think you're thinking. There's no bridge!
Oh, hell no.
Wow.
Hey guys. Surprise.
Nice clubhouse.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Wow. Justice for Han. Justice is coming. Wow. Okay. That trailer's exciting. Wow. But I don't know, man. There's some things I don't know how I feel about it though. I'll be there day one though. We know that. First John Cena, man. Let's get that out of the way. So that is his brother. So how are they going to, I don't want to say they got to retcon that, but again, how are we, now it's going to be like when I go back and watch the original movies, now I'm thinking like, all right, he's got like some brother, or maybe it was like a half brother, or you know, a brother that maybe he didn't know about. I don't know. They'll explain it in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, I don't necessarily know if I buy that. But hey, you know, it's Fast and Furious. Stranger things have happened. Some of the action looks pretty cool. It's still, I mean, I was looking for Justin Lin to kind of bring something a little bit more exciting. Because for me, like I said, I'm kind of over a lot of the CG action. You know, a lot of the stuff that just feels like it's just all done in the computer. I want to see something that's more practical. And Justin Lin, I thought what he did with Fast 5 and Fast and Furious 6, even though you have some visual effects enhancements, and I talk about this a lot, but it felt like a lot of that stuff was practical. It felt like you can feel the danger, you can feel the stakes, but when you take that away and you got this artifice of just, you know, visual effects and CG backgrounds and green and blue screens and all this other stuff, it just feels bland. It just kind of, and it's starting to really just take me out of it. It's one thing, is like one of my biggest criticisms about the MCU movies, even though I still think they're really thrilling and exciting, but it's just something that is just, and I get it, it's easier in Hollywood for them to make it cheaper, faster, and to do it that way, but a lot of these sequences, it just feels like a lot of this was just made in the computer. But with that being said, I still like some of the the inventiveness and that they're doing with some of the action sequences. It's funny though, a lot of people have talked about how this has just become just full-on heroism. Like they've just turned into superheroes, and this movie feels like it's kind of embracing that, or kind of winking its eye at it a little bit. Like, yeah, even though they've been doing this the last few movies, man, this trailer is just showing these motherfuckers out here just doing some crazy stuff. Like, it just seemed like, all right, they got superhuman strength. They jumping out of buildings. They falling through windows and falling to the streets. And I'm like, bro. But again, that also comes with like suspension of disbelief, and I think this franchise has kind of earned that right, especially with the way they've established this in the later movies, to have that suspension of disbelief. So I'll go with that, but it's almost like they just put that on Front Street. So I thought that was interesting. Yeah, again, Jordana Brewster, I knew we wouldn't get a lot of context with how she's back. But look, again, I'll go with it. But Han, justice for Han. Justice is coming. And we see him doing his he got his car doing his drift joint. He back in the action. So we all kind of knew Han was coming back, or at least we were hoping that he would. But I think we all kind of knew. Now how they will explain that really gets me curious, how they explain that, because of course the Shaw family has now gone from antagonist bad guys to now being good guys. So how Charlize Theron's character Cypher is going to play into all of this, and I did hear that they were going to try to make her the big baddie, I guess, possibly closing out this saga with Fast 10, possibly. We never know, but it would be nice if they did. But yeah, but something about Cypher's character just doesn't feel right. Again, it's that Fate of the Furious. That movie just does not sit well with me. So again, I thought this trailer was exciting, but it still has a lot to prove to me, for me. But again, it's got all the elements for a great film, and you bringing all these characters back that I love. So I don't know, man. Let's get it. Let's see what they got. Ride or die. Ride or die. All right. So those are my thoughts for this trailer that took so long for it to come out, but we finally got it. Let us know what you thought of the trailer in the comments below. Remember to rate, like, subscribe, and share. And go ahead and check out my other dorks at Mouth Dork, at The Disco Dork, at WB Dash, and at Sidewalk Siren. And as for me, I am the Turtle Dork, and with that, your boy is out.